Hey everybody, Fuse Guardian here.
And his best friend Travis. And this time we're playing Paper Mario and Thousand Year Door. This was my idea. And we're going to be able to upload the entire thing because I've moved in with my grandparents. So now it's a lot easier for us to hang out. Anyway, we're going to watch the intro cinematic.
For a while anyway.
No, we're going to watch the whole thing. It's technically part of... This is technically part of that.
I mean, you being...
We'll be able to finish this entire LP by the time I allegedly go back. If I go back.
Yeah.
So, yeah. In the original Paper Mario, one of the few paper gags was having Kamek taped onto the page of the intro, and occasionally falling graphics were just fluttering down like a sheet of paper. This one plays with the paper a lot more. In fact, paper is actually a lot more of a centralized mechanic in this game. You'll see when we get to Chapter 1 exactly what I'm talking about. So, yeah, plot of this game. Giant cataclysm destroyed the town, and now they've rebuilt it. And yeah. Roadport. Jesus! A gallows right in the middle of town square! They ain't messing around. The 1,000-Year Door. Why is it called that? Because it opens once every 1,000 years. And guess what year it is? Yeah, if I press any buttons during all this, I skip it, which I'm not doing.
The only bit of 1,000-Year Door that I've seen was from Luca Gen.
Oh, you didn't see Jeffrey Conroy's playthrough? Okay. He's actually how I learned out where all the star piece locations were. So I only knew about... I didn't even know a quarter of them before he showed off. Plus, which thing is, you get like over half of them through an ability that you get in Chapter 2. Gee, that's a cliche. That's a cliche if I've ever heard of one.
It also goes for creepypastas too.
Too bad it's no Jack in the Box. Not the restaurant, the actual toy.
Yeah.
I haven't had Jack in the Box in years. Nor do I plan to.
It's been well since I have.
There's actually a Jack in the Box not too far from my house.
There's there's a flower at the top of that door. Probably, this is his memory card we're using.
Yep.
I don't own the game.
Let's see if this will actually fit. Yep, it will. Without spacing or apostrophes, this will fit.
I'm not gonna have much to say about the game itself.
That's where I'm... Yeah, this is more of a it's slightly more of a solo LP by me with him butting in every so often. Sorry, that was the wrong choice of words.
Chiming in.
Chiming, that's much better. It makes it sound like you're like, it makes it sound less intrusive. Because to be honest, this is a game I've wanted to let's play, but I don't have any of the recording or editing software, nor do I have the knowledge of how to really edit videos, so the graphic quality would be about the same, but the quality of the editing would be a lot more sloppy if I was doing this by myself. Oops.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Wow, she's quite insistent that we join her.
Mostly, I'm just gonna be talking about miscellaneous things.
Yeah.
And don't worry, guys. I will be let's playing Pokemon Platinum and the rest of the Clink Up Your Arsenal.
Aren't those supposed to go up before this one? Or is this gonna be your new LP that goes up?
It's gonna be my new LP that comes up.
Oh, okay, so I'm glad we're both recording in this. You really need to finish that intro before you start putting these up. Because I really would like to see how that looks. Heck, if you want, you can use some of the stuff from this bulk recording to do that. If you really want to, but there's actually a piece of footage I want you to use instead. We can make after this. Now this part is going to be a bit longer than Phoenix Lights because I want to do the entire prologue in one part. And that counts all the intro stuff that we saw at the beginning. So grab some popcorn.
This is going to be a long one.
Yeah.
If you think the prologue stuff for doesn't use doors long, just wait until you get to Platinum.
Oh no, Platinum is actually almost barely is about as offensive as this is.
But the tutorials will be asking for a good couple hours.
All the tutorials combined?
Yep.
Well, that's if you're counting doing the underground stuff in Platinum. By the end of town number 3, counting your hometown, you've gotten pretty much all the tutorial stuff down. After that, the only tutorial that you can even count is learning how to use certain TMs and HM usage, and also if you really want to, egg hatching.
Which probably won't become a thing in our play.
So here we have the baddies of this game. Well, actually, we don't know their names yet. Oh yeah, we do, the Exons. And unfleetable battles.
New characters galore.
Yeah, nobody from the last game is in this one except Karakari and Luigi. Oh, and Peach and Toadstool.
So basically the stable Mario characters.
Yep. Dang it, I was trying to use guard right there. I was trying to show off everything you can do during battle in the same one. So yeah, I've shown off almost everything.
Kind of odd.
I used to be really good at this. At that right there. Okay, whatever.
Kind of odd that a Goomba is helping you out.
Well, if you play Paper Mario 1, it's not actually. This is one of the rare friendly Goombas.
Goombella.
Mm-hmm. Actually, there is going to be... actually lied to you earlier. I said we're gonna skip every tutorial. There's one tutorial we're not gonna skip. Because even on my own, when I'm playing this for myself, I don't skip it because it's actually really nice. What the tutorial does for you is actually pretty nice. So yeah, they're a bunch of idiots. Bestiality!
Not to the extent that 06 does.
Technically, they go about that far, although there's much more relationship and massive air quotes involved.
There's also a Deus Ex Machina of sorts.
Well, you see, Sonic was only mostly dead in that one, and we need to stop talking about other franchises unless, well, we can talk about Nintendo-related ones.
Unless we get flagged by Nintendo themselves.
Well, only if there's like copyrighted music that we're not talking over or muting. Then we should be fine. There's not really much copy.
Hey, piñatas!
Yep. They're the mafia in this game.
Hello, Toadsworth.
You are about as useful as you are in most of the RPGs, which is to say, not really. Well, okay, the most useful he ever is in Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. He actually teaches you four separate moves in that one that are absolutely necessary for progression.
Shiny save block.
Yep. You'll see me hitting that a lot in this game, which is why I need to make a separate save, which is going to require me to do a few things on my own time. Bella joins your party. So yeah.
There are more partners than Gubella.
Oh my god, yes. If we had just Gambella, we'd be boned.
One of our partners is going to be a papa.
Okay, spoilers. Avoid, please. As many as possible. I will spoil one thing. That's the last party member we're grabbing. Alright. Now time to take care of something really quick for plot purposes. Doesn't matter in what direction you move, you're automatically going to trigger this. Now it is literally impossible to go that way. But that will be remedied really quick by going in here and talking to him.
Mushroom syrup, fire flower.
2 forms of healing, 3 forms of healing, 1 offensive item, 2 status items.
What about the Bowser face one?
That's the Fright Mask. Well, actually, no, that makes enemies flee. Which is actually more useful in this game than in the original.
You get punished for grinding.
Well, no, in that one, you don't gain the star... And here's a star piece. There are only 100 in this game, so...
That looks like over 5.
Okay, I will grant you that one. Alright. Actually, I need to come back there in a bit. I will be grabbing every star piece I can find. Oops, wrong shop.
The one next to it.
Yeah, we need to head up. Now I need to head up here. Head over this way. Go right out there, and that's star piece number 2. Now we go this way. I'm not saving just yet.
Drake.
Of the highest caliber, watch this. Alright, but before we go and take care of him, we're going to go grab star piece number 3. No, it's not back there. It's back there.
Remember that guy for later.
Yeah, that guy is actually used. That guy does serve a purpose later. This is only one of 2 times you actually have to come back here. Unless you're doing a full 100% run, then you need to come back here a few more times.
Are we?
Yeah, the travel center requires you to come back to this general area a few more times. But if you're ignoring the trouble center, there's only one more. You don't have to come back into that area one more time.
I mean, are we doing a 100% playthrough?
That would require getting every recipe, so no. But I will be getting almost every. I will be grabbing almost every badge. I'll be grabbing every star piece, and I'll be grabbing every shine sprite. And I will do the Pit of 100 Trials.
That's what I was about to ask you.
Yeah, we're doing everything except grabbing all recipes, and we may or may not grab every badge. But other than that, we'll be doing everything. Except for recipes. Yeah, excluding recipes, this is going to be it. I guess you could call it a 98% run. Because I don't know if I'll grab every badge, but I definitely will be getting every recipe because I don't even know how to make some of the stuff. But we'll be making quite a bit of it.
Typical old man trying to be cool.
No, those are actually just his regular glasses. Those aren't sunglasses.
I mean his speech mannerisms.
Oh. Yeah, he stops like a second. Actually, he never really tries. He just says that. He just says that one word.
And yes, every important word or phrase will be in red.
Pretty much.
So pay attention to those.
That's really just plot relevant. I mean, it's usually like plot relevant items or phrases. By the way, have you seen all? How far have you gotten in? How much knowledge do you actually have of this game?
Not a lot, actually.
Okay. So yeah, once we get to like the latter half of the game, it's gonna almost be a solo LP. But maybe for the first, but for at least the first few chapters, you're going to. For at least the first chapter and the prologue, you could chime in a lot. You'll chime in a lot more, won't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're about to enter a tutorial. Actually, we're not, because I can basically tell you exactly what he's going to do. Yes, I know my action commands. I'm good.
Action commands are on every single Mario RPG. But they possibly...
Yeah, they literally are. They're called timed hits in Super Mario RPG, and Yeah, that's the only one they're called time hits. They're called action commands, and literally every other Mario RPG that uses turn-based combat.
Yeah.
There's only one Mario RPG that doesn't, and that's Super Paper Mario. The next game canonically in the lineup, but not the next game where Paper Mario, but not the next Paper Mario game we're playing. In fact, this is the only Paper Mario game we're playing.
Maybe if I end up getting Super Paper Mario, maybe.
Actually, I do the original. I do Paper Mario 1 for. Personally, I would do Paper Mario 1 before I did Super Paper Mario, because I haven't beaten it. Okay. No, I haven't beaten Super Paper Mario, I've beaten Paper Mario 1.
I will say that there's
Oh, I am also... and including in the 100% run, I am filling the title log. Also, you've been seeing that stylus come up. If you press A at certain times during your attack, you get that shows up, and you can get. And there's a bonus later in the game for doing those. That's what I wanted to show off earlier, was the guard. And I tried to show off Super Guard there and failed miserably.
Those things cannot be jumped on. If they do, they hurt you. Use hammers for that, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, double stylish. I need to get better. I need to refresh my memory on the Super Guard timing. Whoops. Almost forgot. I need to get better at that Super Guard timing. Anyway, you can't see it right now, but we're literally standing on top of a star piece. We'll be able to get that later. Rather, we won't be able to get that until later. Nah, dang it, now we gotta wait for this one.
At least that platform isn't as slow as it could be.
Yeah, trust. We're roughly at the halfway point of this... of the prologue. Oops. Did not want to do that, but whatever. But I did just do what's called a first strike.
It also appears in other...
Appears in every single one except the first, actually. Also, the enemies can get the first strike as well. Door. Until then... Oops.
Which can be bad, especially...
I was trying to show the stylus for Headbunk, which you haven't seen her use yet. Oh well. I can do it later. Interesting, we're doing the entire prologue in one part. And I'm doing that on purpose.
Yeah.
We can't do anything about that until later.
And the only Mario RPG that I own is Superstar Saga.
Wait, you own a physical copy, right?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, let's see. Where is that hidden item? There it is.
Yeah, one of the enemies reveal it.
Dang it, I'm really sucking at the super guard timing. I'm also sucking at doing the headlock stylish. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid as many battles as I can from here on. For a reason you will see later. And I'm going to save a little bit of time and grab that now. Like I said, don't worry about the time. This one's going to be a longer one. Because in actuality, we're almost done. I should, nah.
I got the key.
That's why I saved some time. I saved some time by going and grabbing the key right away. Actually, you are about to help us.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Well, as far as he knows, it's inadvertent. Yeah, when I said they were talking about the paper they play up the paper gimmick a little bit more. This is what it is. This is what I'm talking about. You literally fold into a paper airplane. And now we can do this.
What was that guy thinking that he was going to accomplish?
Humiliation? In giant question marks?
Although he's not the most incompetent bad guy.
He at least thinks he's harming us. Door. Until then, and he actually gives a legitimate reason for it.
But again, so do a lot of other bad guys. Oh look, the thousand.
But unlike most bad guys, he actually completely 100% succeeds in accomplishing his goal.
Hey look, the 1,000-year door.
Yeah. And we'll be coming here a lot more.
After each chapter?
Yeah. And you'll see this thing like at least once in between chapters. The Diamond Star. Yeah, this is the tutorial I'm actually going to show off because at this point in the game if I've taken damage at this point in the adventure, I usually do this one anyway. But if I didn't, then we would be skipping it. Unfortunately, we're skipping it. Or no, unfortunately for time's sake.
We have to skip it.
No, we're not skipping it, because I just said every time I do this game, if I take damage, I don't skip. So, we will be seeing this, so it's going to take a few more minutes. You know what? Screw it. Oops. Accidentally hit the
Sure thing.
Yeah, I accidentally hit the one that makes it. Oh well. Well, at least I'll be fully healed at the end of this. Yeah, this is your this is kind of like Refresh from the first game. Dang it. I need to hit at least 2 more Marios. Come on, 1 more. There we go, fully healed. You can actually end up recovering more than the 5 and 5 that the refresh in the first game did. Which is kind of nice because partners also have their own HP bars now. But you share FP like last game. There's the audience. There's Goombella Stylish. Yeah, what Stylish does is it increases your SP gauge faster than if you didn't use Stylish. Almost got the double Stylish there. We're almost done. After this, I have 1 boss that I need to beat, and then the playthrough will be. Then the start of this game will. Then the prologue will be done. This is also one of the few times in the game where you're guaranteed. This is one of 2 times in the entire game when you're guaranteed to get a triple shine bingo. Can you guess when the other time is? Come on, if you know RPGs at all, you should be able to figure this out.
In the final boss fight?
Yep.
Which I've heard is very difficult.
If you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, I could have explained this a little bit faster, but I get a full heal out of all this, so especially the fact that I took 4 damage is probably the main reason why I said screw it. No, rather the reason why I almost didn't say screw it. And the reason I'm glad that I accidentally
did do it?
Yeah. So he's sticking around to find out more information if he can.
You know, I do feel kind of bad for Luigi.
Oh, he has his own adventure at the same time this is going on. So don't feel bad about it for him. Gonna hit the ledge. No thanks. Sure. I don't need practice with this. I've got it. I can show this off incredibly fast. You have badge points. Badge points are required to equip badges. Here's how you equip them. Hover over them, press A. Here's how you de-equip them. You can also sort alphabetically by their type or the necessary BP. And you can also look at equipped and every badge you've got at the same time and sort them the same way.
Which I imagine is quite helpful.
Yeah, it's very nice for sorting. Alright. And now that we have badges, this person has shown up. Yes.
Razzle dazzle?
She had all the stuff combined cost exactly 100, which is how much everything in this game costs. I will only be buying 1 item at the current moment, and that's Chill Out. And here's why. Because if I hadn't... I don't need it at the very moment, but I will be equipping that later. And now we save.
I bet that's especially helpful in the...
It's especially helpful. The only time it's not really helpful is boss fights.
Since you can't get first strikes.
Or be first strike. And speaking of bosses...
Who's seen your screen of the blooper?
Mm-hmm. Remember if any of the Paper Mario 1, you know about there's 3 blooper fights? This is the only one in the game for this one. Who just up and whack someone's tootsies like that? I remember that.
He's also in Super Paper Mario.
Oh yeah! Oh, there's a blooper in every Paper Mario game.
And when you fight the blooper in Paper Mario, it's underwater.
Mm-hmm. There's an easy way to beat this boss and a hard way to beat this boss. Hard way, take out those tentacles with your jump and your head bonk. Easy way, fire flower.
That's a multi-target?
Mm-hmm.
Now you get double stylish.
And now, if I do this right, I can get a quad stylish. I'm supposed to press A every time I land on him. I land on my feet during that, and I can do it 4 times. But I'm not going to show it off. At least not right now. Yeah, I'm going to try to avoid as many fights as possible right now. But... in just a sec. Derp.
Why'd you do that?
I accidentally didn't press A.
This Goombella doesn't take damage from that.
And with that, we have just entered Chapter 1. Castle and Dragon. Alright. So, now that the prologue is done, this has been
The Phoenix Guardian
and his best friend Travis, and we will see you for part 1 of Chapter 1 of Paper Mario: 1000 Year Door. Until then,
signing off.